Hello everyone. Yesterday, CRT released Star Citizen Alpha 4.5.0 PTU Engineering Design Doc. Link to this is my first pinned comment below. I am totally fine with making sure my ship is repaired, has ammunition and fuel, but if I want to play my summer car, I play my summer car and not a space game. And of course, I don't want to micromanage every little thing. There should be some automation. For example, when I refuel my ship, I don't want to move fuel to my ship 1 liter at a time. We had repair drones before 3.0, but now it looks like CRT wants us to repair everything ourselves. I will talk now about a few key features. Bottom line is, Star Citizen will get a lot more tedious. Defense systems. A ship can have a max of 2 shields active at the same time, with the third being a reserve that is turned on once you lose one of your main shield generators. Note that shield status is currently not visible on engineering screen. Here we have again Olakin's fantastic website, Star Citizen Ships Performances Viewer. Link to this is my first pinned comment below. This change means ships like, for example, Redeemer are now totally fogged. You have 6 shields, but only 2 are active at the same time, so you're losing 2/3 of your shield HPs. Third shield will come on automatically if one of those 2 shield generators is destroyed, but we don't know at what state, at full shield strength, and those shields are just in for the ride. In addition, if 2 of your shields are taking shield damage and are down, it's very unlikely your ship will survive much longer. So now you have 3 more shields that are doing nothing most of the time. Same with Retaliator, 6 size 2 shields. Asgard, 4 size 2 shields. This means only 2 are active. You are losing 50% of your shield HPs. Same thing with Valkyrie, 4 size 2 shields. And this change affects every ship with more than 2 shields. Here's a Reddit thread on R-Star Citizen, not refunds. Link to this thread is my first pinned comment as well. So anytime I said that this is what was going to happen, ship with multiple shields will only have 2 functional shields, I was told I was crazy, that I misheard, or that CRT would never do something this stupid. We have comments. Good thing my Redeemer has 6 shields. Oh wait, only 2 shields are active. It's important to have an emotional support shield of 4. Yeah. Wow, 10 out of 10 CRT. What is going on in Chris' mind? I have no idea. Let's say those comments for the most part are not exactly positive. People owning Retaliator and Redeemer said having size 2 shields meant that they were less effective. CRT said not to worry as there will be advantages. Turns out the advantage is that you get your shield's effectiveness cut to a third. I hate to see what CRT thinks is a disadvantage. At this point, those 2 ships just need to be given size 3 shields. It's utterly stupid the way it is now. Asgard and Zeus are just screwed through. Enjoy the new nerfs. Armor penetration mechanics. Penetration mechanics. Weapons have a penetration value, for example 1 meter for a size 3 ballistic gatling. The amount they penetrate depends on the current armor percentage. Penetration cone, impact radius and distance radius all affect area on penetration. Linear progression. As you reduce armor, penetration increases linearly. At 0% armor, weapons penetrate at the maximum value. Okay, maximum value is 1 meter for a size 3 Gatling gun. You won't even reach components. Weapon type matters. Ballistic weapons are less effective against armor compared to energy weapons, which do 1.4 times normal damage to armor. Isn't ballistic supposed to do more damage to armor than energy guns? While energy guns are doing more damage to shields, this seems to be very wrong. Component damage. Penetration is checked within a cone, not just a straight line. If a component is within the cone, it takes damage based on the penetration value and armor percentage. Now weapons are doing cone damage. This means it will be very easy to damage and destroy components. Yeah, so much for tracing every bullet. This is what Chris fantasized about in my thread 5 years ago. And now this is gone because you, Chris, you cannot trace every bullet. Instead, we are now getting an area of effect damage radius. Yeah, and because of this cone, this area of effect damage radius, components will get damaged and destroyed very easily. Breaking armor, Even smaller weapons can eventually wear down armor over time, but larger weapons penetrate deeper and faster. What happened to a threshold damage that you need a certain size of gun to do damage to certain ships? What CRG is writing here is you can destroy a tank with a 9mm, you only have to hit it enough times, which is very, very wrong. Doesn't make sense. Wear accumulated through normal use over time and will gradually degrade maximum component performance. Wear damage cannot be repaired through multi-tool use, which means over time the only way to restore functionality will be to replace the worn out component. I wouldn't even be opposed to this if there would be some automation, if we could send our ship to a shop so it gets repaired again, but I guess CRG wants us to do everything manually. Knowing CRG, those wear timers will be way off, like a component going from fully repaired to 90% in 2 hours. Same thing CRG did with hunger and thirst. Players are dying of thirst in 3 hours, of hunger in 5. Yep, and here CRG confirmed this. For physicalized ships, you have to access the component slot, use your magical handheld tractor beam and replace the component. For non-physicalized ships, you can use Vehicle Loadout Manager. Why can't we do this for all ships? Why can't we send our ships to a workshop and it gets repaired? We have to pay some alpha UEC. Maybe I make a longer video, but this is really, really bad. Star Citizen already was time sinks on top of time sinks on top of time sinks, and now even flying using our spaceships gets a lot more tedious. I'm totally fine with some engineering, I'm totally fine with some fire, but this is not a game anymore. This is for people who have too much time, I guess. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
If you run ballistic ammunition, we will allow you to restock the ballistic ammunition. And the way that it will work is you will buy ammunition containers that then you will use to refill the pool of the ships. Then it will basically drag the ammunition out of it and then basically put it to the pool. We will unify the ammunition size, and that's just for the fact that we don't want to have you bespoke ammunition, for example, for your bearing Gatling, but we want you to share the ammunition between different weapons that share the same size of ammunition. For example, a size 3 Gatling uses the same round size as a size 2 repeater, and it uses the same size as a size 1 repeater, so you can plan your loadout accordingly. Mobile missile racks that you could push into vehicles. So these might also see the light of day at some point. Filter, that is also a new item that is added as the consumable for the life support generator. I can tell you it's already quite a lot that you have to manage and learn. So it will be fun. It will be fun. It will be fun. It will be fun.
Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter or on Blue Sky.